Hello. Nope. Voice is not here today. Hello. Welcome to welcome to more Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. Last time I had to remind myself what we did last time. Last time we ended up completing what was chapter 3. So now we're rolling right into chapter 4, and it's gonna be like
May.
The only person, I remember the first time I got to this point in the game, the only person that made sense that who would be potentially a killer still would be Byakuya. But like, honestly, Celestia kind of had the patience to wait for the right time to really take advantage of that, like, reward and all that stuff. She was like itching to leave. She really like bided her time to really wait to be able to do the thing. So I remember the first time I played this, I really didn't know what do. So I remember it was kind of under the vibe of like, yeah, like nothing
Nothing
more.
go wrong.
Yeah, like what could possibly go wrong? I forgot about this. Okay, jumping right into the trauma, I forgot. Also, I chose this game when I can't speak, and I have to read a lot. Okay. Leon killed Sayaka.
Oopsie.
Monokuma killed Junko. Then Leon got executed. Then Mondo killed Chihiro. And then he got executed. Hifumi killed Taka, then Celeste killed Hifumi. And then she got executed. And that brings us up to now. Next morning in the dining hall, the day after Celeste's case. So now there's only 5 of us here.
Oh, my pizza is here.
Oh, only a third of the number of the people we started with.
Indeed.
Loneliness has become a commonplace. That's true. Still, what did I see yesterday? I don't understand. Sakura is the mastermind spy? Can that really be true? Makoto, are you okay? No. I'm fine. I can't bring it up in front of the others. If I did that, it would just confuse everyone that much more.
Okay.
In that case, let's eat till we pass out. What do you mean in that case?
I mean,
Look how scary everyone looks. It's gotta be because you're all fighting the empty stomachs, right? If you fill your belly, I'm sure you'll all cheer up. So let's eat.
okay.
Let's fry up some fish and donuts and eat until we can't stand up. That's like a deep impact style meteor impact extinction level event combination of foods. Huh? What? Those are breakfast time top sellers. Still, the till we can't stand up part is a problem. After we're done, we need to go explore.
I see.
That's right. Since the class trial is over, new areas should have opened up.
It's true.
Plus, we still have alter ego. We don't have to give in to despair just yet. She's right. We have a plan ahead. We have to plan ahead and think about the future.
You got it.
Yeah. Think of happy thoughts, not deathy thoughts.
You know,
Like, when are we gonna get out of here, right?
for serious.
When this is all over, I think I want to get reborn for serious. I mean, reborn as someone serious.
Well,
Are you okay? That sounds like something someone who's about to die would say. I'm totally okay. I'm not gonna die. Why? Because there ain't gonna be any more murders. Huh? What makes you so sure?
According to the spirits,
I predicted last night, since it revealed itself to me in front, from the ether. There's no doubt about it.
However,
How accurate is your fortune telling anyway?
how about that?
I can usually hit 20 or 30% on a good day. God damn it, that seems really low. It's not
It's not like some
really.
occult mystery.
Man, this man, he's so bad at the whole fortune telling thing. He really isn't great. Like, you know, theoretically, you'd expect the great fortune teller, like the fortune teller man, to be good at this, at his job. Not. It's not that he's bad. It's just that he's not good. It's like ESP, whatever. Of course, I'm only gonna get it right sometimes.
The occultists
Told you, my fortune telling isn't like some occult thing. Fortune telling isn't occult? Of course not. Clairvoyance is clairvoyance. Don't put it in the same category as cattle mutilation. Cattle what?
So.
He's referring to the urban legend where aliens abduct cows and dissect them as part of their research.
Actually,
No, you're calling it No, you're calling it an urban legend? As a matter of fact, it's true. As a matter of fact, it's happened to me. It all happened one day when I went to go get a hamburger. It was a place I'd never been to before. They claim the patties are 100% all beef. So I got a burger and to go and head home.
but
And before long, the sky was filled with a mysterious blinding light.
some crazy beam came out of nowhere and locked onto my hamburger. And as soon as the beam touched it, the burger started floating in midair. And then, still floating there, the entire burger started coming apart. One part of it just vanished, while the rest fell back into my hand. Do you realize what that means? It means the burger wasn't 100% beef. It must have had some pork or something mixed in.
I forgot about that.
Something like 70% pork and 30% beef would be my guess.
I forgot how absurd this
You
is.
can't trick me.
So I stormed back into the burger place and got up to the manager's grill. And they totally admitted it. It wasn't 100% beef. They totally mixed the ground pork with it.
How about that?
Now do you see? That is cattle mutilation. I kind of got lost halfway through. I can't tell if you're for the occult or against it. You stink of stupidity.
Don't be mean.
You stink of... I stink of... How dare you? Well, you do stink though. That's fine. That's fine? Anyway, I hope your prediction turns out to be true. But at the very least, I won't murder anyone.
Yeah.
Me either. I mean, I would never.
Of course.
Me either.
Indeed.
Nor I. That goes for me too. Of course, I could never kill any of my friends. I like those words of concursion helping us come together as one. After so much sacrifice and hardship, we'd finally become united. But, to be honest, I wish Byakuya and Toko were here for this too. But they're so hard to deal with. They only think about themselves. Yeah, we're better off without them, I say. That was enough to prove we were united for the time being, but within that bond hid weakness and fragility. And in chapter 4, here we go. I still don't know. Oh, that's Asahina and Chihiro there. Why is Chihiro there?
It's alter ego, probably.
Probably. We began our search as soon as we finished our breakfast in the dining hall. We had to find out what had opened up and what was waiting for us.
I'm a little sad.
Oh?
When my pizza got here, she was like, "You just got these 2 things," and I was like, "Yep." And then as soon as she drove away, I was like, "Fuck my sauce," because I had like dipping sauce in my order. Mm-hmm.
Pain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Permit me a minute, chat, if I missed your messages, because I'm currently looking at all the things I need to click on. You're going to the 3rd machine of the laundry. Cha-ching. Okay. And we got the warehouse. Left wall and right rack. Cool. And the right rack I'm assuming is here. That was the same message both times. Button panel in the trash room. I missed the monitor in the kitchen. God damn it. It was at the bottom. My bad. The button. Ah. I love the effort of like boarding up the like bedrooms that you normally would see outside, but the impracticality of just having a window into the hallway behind, like, it's such a weird orientation.
Mm-hmm.
That one always bothered me. Kitchen monitor. Check. I need to click on things in my bedroom. Monitor? I hardly know. Okay. Weirdly, there's a single coin in classroom 1B of all places. So we have to hope to peek a go, I guess. Classroom 1B. Back to where it all started. Oh, no, never mind. Back to the classroom adjacent to where it all started.
This pizza is sliced very weird.
Oh no. I hate it when sometimes like the pizza slicing is just like, it's just absurd.
There's 2 giant slices and 2 baby slivers.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can have a big piece and a small piece, but when it's like a sliver, it's like, what? That always bothered me.
Yeah. Good thing I'm not sharing with anybody.
Yeah, you're right. You would share with me though, right?
I would take a sliver and you would get the big one?
Oh, true.
Is that what you're asking?
No, I was more saying that if I was there, you'd share the pizza with me.
Well, yeah. I thought you said trade.
No.
Like, trade the big one for the small one. And I was like, excuse you, you're
No.
gonna give me this tiny sliver? Not very
No.
chivalrous of you.
The logic was like sharing a pizza, you know?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Does this go up? Theoretically? Okay. Access to 4th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. Maybe this time we'll find some kind of clue. No, this time I have to find it. Also, this school is like, the higher you go, the less it makes mechanical sense. It just gets confusing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have... Oh, fuck. I actually don't remember. The music room. Yeah. Okay, I do remember this room. Oh, music room. It's hardly even a classroom. It's more like an actual concert hall. Someone who can play it. It's totally useless. Great. Hey, how you doing? You know, you haven't told me what you think yet. What I think?
So,
About the secret room in the boys' bathroom. Ah, well, I did find the secret room, but as soon as I started looking around, I was attacked.
what?
Attacked by who? Well, they came from behind and didn't have any time to react, so I didn't see who it was. When it came to, the mountains of files and documents were all gone. I'm sorry, I know how important those were.
That's fine.
It's okay, I already saw what I needed to in there.
I
I half suspected the mastermind might come after you. What?
because
When I discovered the room, the mastermind must have seen me on the surveillance camera in the hallway. They must have seen me go into the boys' bathroom and not come out again. Still, I wanted you to go and see it. I wanted to see how the mastermind would react. Essentially, I wanted to find out if the mastermind actually knew about that room.
it would seem
But to attack you and steal everything in the room must mean there was something, some unknown clue in there that could have revealed the mastermind's identity. Then you knew I was going to get attacked?
that doesn't matter.
You can handle that kind of thing, though, right? After all, you are a boy. What does she think a boy is? Superman? Fine, I understand. Then let me ask you something else. Do you know about the note that was left in there? The note that said you must not leave?
Just a second.
We shouldn't talk about that. Not here. Kyoko stole a quick glance at the surveillance camera.
So
I'm looking into it. If I find out anything, I'll let you know.
listen to me.
Is that okay? She made it sound like she was asking, but it was clear I wouldn't have any say in the matter.
So then,
So now it's your turn. Let's hear your secret. Huh? Did you think I wouldn't notice? You're hiding something.
wrong?
Am I wrong? That's... Uh-oh. Hey, Lindy. Welcome. British trying to figure out your horror audio drama mood today. Ooh, I don't actually have a good response for that one. That's one of those like genres, especially like audio dramas. I don't know a lot of audio dramas. It's definitely your forte much more than mine. So I will have to secede to your expertise there if you're trying to find something specific. What's the matter? If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down? Well,
hey,
we're friends. You should be able to trust me. Isn't that what you said before? You're right, that there shouldn't be any secrets between friends, but there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend when you don't have evidence for it. I I forget this option. I think I'm gonna tell her. Because, yeah. If I talk about it now, it can make things just about that much worse. There's nothing worse than expressing doubt in your friend when you don't have enough evidence for it. Damn it, I'm not allowed to tell her. Sorry, I can't tell you, not yet.
Correct.
So that's your answer. But do you
Why
think
do they
that's
give
fair?
you the option if they're not going to give you the option?
I know, maybe you have to find evidence and come talk to her again. You were happy to
Maybe.
hear what I had to say, but now you're unwilling to share? I'm sorry, I really am.
That's
It's fine.
Goodbye.
No! Gary, my love, come back. I think I made her mad.
She's like, I shared my secret room with you. You got all my shit stolen and you won't even tell me your secret? What the fuck,
Yup.
asshole?
Data lab? Oh, door's locked.
Dada.
What's behind the door is a total mystery. Great, okay. For A, we go click on a monitor in here.
Probably data.
Probably. Why am I on the wall?
Oh shit.
We're clicking
One
on
of my
A.
YouTube videos has 100 views.
Nice.
Like the long video.
Oh. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Everything else has really low numbers, but just this one random one jumped
Heck yeah.
for some reason.
Hey, Az, welcome. I will take a sip for you.
Take a sip from a secret potion.
And I will sit up a little bit straighter. How are you doing today,
I'll
Az?
sit up a little bit gayer.
You're right. But unfurl that spine of yours. I guess I'll talk to her. Glad this floor got opened up and all, but there's like a ton of locked rooms up here. Okay. For A, for B. Ah, here it is. Okay. And I need to click on a camera in here. So this camera, just think I'll get used to it. I think he's being watched 24/7. Literally. Az says, hi, Katie.
What?
Az says, hi, Katie.
Oh. Hi. I thought you were saying that to me, and I was just like, I've been here. What do you mean?
Ooh. Office. Desks 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh my god. This is the office, but of course there's no hint of any teachers that would normally be able to rely on. Okay, just click on all the desks. Got it. Okay.
Those vases of flowers take up like half the desk.
Oh, 100%. It's very, very impractical.
How are you gonna get any of your work done?
Well, I might as well click on the thing now. There's a picture on the floor. This picture. What? Sustafumi and Sayaka? The smiling faces of 3 people who are dead now. A costume with metal plates all over the windows. What? It's exactly the same. It's just like the picture I saw before. There's no way this isn't important somehow. They're smiling the way you'd expect any normal teenager to smile. Just a normal group of high schoolers living a normal school life. I can't possibly believe they were able to smile like that in a world full of despair like this. So does that mean the picture was taken before they ever came to Hope's Peak? Which would mean everyone in the picture knew each other before they got here, including Sayaka? No, there's no way Monokuma did it. It must be fake. You're fake. Now, Cooper popped out of nowhere and snatched the picture from my hand. A forgery plot? What are you, a middle schooler? You think the moon landing was fake too? Come on. And you're saying this picture's real?
Hey.
If there's such a thing as a Know the Truth prize, I'd take first, second, and fourth place.
Too bad.
Actually, that's probably not true. I asked you a question. Is this a picture real or is it fake? Oh, Makoto, you're so eager to split things in half, aren't you? But it's no use. It's just no use. If you try to split something that can't be split, you'll end up feeling like you're the one being split. The picture is real. No more, no less. Without any word, Monokuma disappeared. So the picture is real? It's really real. If that's true, if that's the case, the fuck is going on? I forgot. I remember freaking out about that.
Oh, you don't remember?
I remember, again, broad strokes. I don't remember details, and that's what we're here for. Headmaster? Oh, and it's locked. Okay, okay. Chem lab? No. Chem lab. We need a monitor and a camera in here. So this is chem lab. I hope inhaling
And
stuff
two
doesn't do
ladies.
permanent damage. Okay. We can't get used to getting watched 24/7. Monitor. Whatever, just ignore it completely. Let's talk to Asahina. She lost at a deep but friendly conversation. I need to find out what's going on with Sakura and the master, but I can't while she's with
Hey,
Hina.
Makoto.
Huh? You need something? No, it's nothing. You sure? Okay then.
So then.
Stocked with all kinds of medicine.
Right.
Okay, listen, Makoto. Listen, just take a deep breath and calm down and listen to me. Okay. Okay, Hina, just chill out. What do you want about? There's all kind of stuff we didn't have before. Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, creatine.
Okay.
And what? They even have Proteinzyme X? What's that? A high quality protein drink. It's nothing like that cheap swill in the warehouse. It's connoisseur level. Oh yeah? This is amazing. It's a gold mine. Ah, my prayers have finally been answered. Time to load up some more prayers then. A gold mine, huh? I'm taking a good look at things around here. I'll have to think about it, but for now I should head back to the dining hall and talk to the others. And just like that, we outie, baby. After a few minutes, we all arrived. So this is everyone?
Well,
Let's discuss what we all discovered. Good idea. She's ignoring me.
So,
Hey Makoto, does Kyoki seem upset to you?
that's right.
She is, isn't she? She's totally mad. Yeah, looks like it.
What's your deal?
I bet it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her. This is bad, man. That I forgot. That's why she doesn't want to hang out with us this entire arc, is because we made her mad.
Because she's mad at you.
God, I'm like, why does she not want to talk to us this entire chapter? I could not place it for the life of me. Like, why would she just not want to hang out with us?
Angie.
She's just mad at me and doesn't want to chat. Brutal, dude. I forgot. Okay. This is probably fine. Okay. Also, chat, next time I'm in my room, remind me to go touch 3 things. I need to remember to touch the 3 things. Okay, I found a couple rooms in the 4th floor, but they're locked. The data center and the headmaster's room. That sounds exactly the kind of place to find some clues. If you can somehow unlock the door and get inside, who cares about a stupid lock? Should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link to knock down one measly door. What was that? No, please continue. Did you say I've got the nicest butt on the block? The curviest hips in town, is that what you said? Hell no, I didn't. Then what did you say? Because I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door to the headmaster's room. Be a toddler in the toy and touch all the things. You're right. Knocking down your headmaster's door? What kind of war on education are you trying to start here? That's my room, you know. It is now, anyway. And you're thinking of busting it down? You seriously don't want to piss me off. Do you have any idea how much bacteria lives in a single bear claw? No, I was just kidding. Please don't get mad. I'm not mad! You're totally mad. I was hoping I wouldn't have to add a rule for this, but if you're gonna go around having these thoughts, I have no choice but to add it to the school regulations. Seriously? Breaking down a locked door is prohibited. There is now a rule. Okay, you jerks? The new rule has been added to the regulations menu. Is he gone? Man, I was scared for my life. I was sure he was gonna kill me for serious. But if he would go out of his way to make up a rule like that, there's no doubt that something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room. But now that it's a rule, there's nothing we can do.
Wait, what was the new rule? I
Don't break down
stopped paying
doors.
attention. Ah.
Yeah, specifically locked rooms is strictly prohibited. There's a big shop that came up in the fourth floor and it had all kinds of chemicals and stuff. And there was an all-star cast of nutrient additives and supplements. You should at least go take a peek. I highly recommend it. I think you and Ogre are probably the only ones interested in stuff like that. Oh, but it's not all good stuff though. There's medicine and health stuff, but on top of that, there's also a bunch of different poisons. Poison. They're all labeled clearly though, so it would be hard to grab one by mistake.
It's true.
Still, we better make sure we're careful around there. And we probably shouldn't tell Byakuya or Toko about the poison, right? What do you mean? Well, just in case. You know what I'm trying to say. Just in case. Yeah, I think you're right.
However,
It's Byakuya. It won't be long before he's discovered it for himself. But to put something as dangerous as poison right in the open, that's absolutely the work of the mastermind. Breaking into a locker room is against the rules now. If you go out of his way to make up a rule like that, that something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room. Sakura. Hell sheets have been attached to all the windows in the fourth floor, none of the budge an inch.
in other words,
Just like everywhere else. Escape from the fourth floor seems unlikely. That was to be expected though. So has everyone said what they needed to say? I think so. But it looks like nobody found any clues at all. Let alone a way out of here. I haven't been able to I haven't been this depressed since I haven't been this depressed. I can't speak. Guys. I know, I just have to lockpick or hack the doors open. I don't have to break them down. I haven't been this depressed since my house burned to the ground. Someone do something to cheer me up. Can I say something?
How about that?
It's because my dad was smoking in bed. No, I have something I'd like to report. So you guys remember, right? Remember when I found that picture up on the third floor the other day? I mean, the one with the Shomondo Chihiro and Leon all together, right? Yeah, remember. What about it? Well, I found another picture almost just like that one. Another one. But this time the picture was of Celeste, Ifumi, and Sayaka. Huh? And they were all smiling. And the classroom in the picture didn't have any metal covering in the window. So the picture of Mondo Chihiro and Leon wasn't the one. And you found out that Celeste, Ifumi, and Sayaka... Yes.
Sayaka.
Yeah, why did it had a typo? It said Sakaya.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, it was a typo.
That's what threw me
funny.
off. I was like, it's Sayaka. Huh?
Sakaya.
Sakaya.
That's not right.
Guys, it's a secret 17th student. Or 16th student, Sakaya.
I like to think that Muscle Mommy just said it wrong.
Yeah. But
She
how
couldn't
can
remember
that...
her name.
Yeah. Monokuma must have faked it. But if the picture is real, then everyone who was in it, there would have to be some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? Some deeper truth that we just don't understand? Can't be. It's fake, but Monokuma said it was real. I know we could just write it off as a lie, but
so
then you trust Monokuma's word over the people who have died.
because
That's what you're saying, isn't it? No, that's not it. I'm shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refuse to do the same. That's not... What's going on, Kyoko? Why are you getting so emotional? I don't understand why she's so angry.
Hey, come on.
Come on, guys, stop fighting, or all the good luck is gonna float away. Anyway, Makoto, you're thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture.
Of course.
He's just trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say. You might be right, but still... Are you still so conflicted?
What?
Looks like you've stopped playing nice. Byakuya. You all have the same sunken look on your faces. You were all so ugly before, you shouldn't let them sink any lower. When I look at you, it makes me think of a frog sinking into a pile of manure.
You know?
Sorry?
Just a second.
Why are you apologizing?
What the heck?
Leave us alone. You're not part of this.
That's right.
That's true enough. Your problems aren't mine. We and always will be. We are and always will be completely separate. So what's causing your faces to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. And if I happen to discover a vital clue, it wouldn't concern you in the slightest. Huh? Do you find yourself something useful?
Hey,
Yeah, okay, what have you been up to? I don't mind telling you, perhaps forcing your lazy brains to work might do you some good. I was in the bath. What else would you like to know? Today's lottery numbers? He's taking a bath? He's saying he's been talking to Alter Ego? Did he tell him something?
it would seem.
Maybe we should all go take a bath. Good idea. A mixed bath?
Okay.
A mixed bath! If Alter Ego really did tell him
Mixed
something,
bag.
I wonder what it could have been. I love that Monica was like, no fraternizing with the other gender. Mixed bath? This is fine!
Yeah.
I am cool. Oh. Hi, Toko. Toko was sitting alone on the bench, a laptop in front of her. Toko, did you decide to come here what Alter Ego has to say, too?
What's your problem?
I already heard it with Master. I forgot that Toko calls him Master, too, and that's just the thing now.
She's just obsessed with him. In all forms.
Yep. With Master. You don't have to keep saying it. Anyway, so what are you doing right now? Shut up. Stop bothering me.
How about
Get out of the way. We have to talk to Alter Ego. No, I made a Master promise. A promise? Master told me to wait here, so that's what I'm doing.
Huh?
What are you, his dog? If that's what Master wants, I'd do anything he asks. Oh my god, Toko, please. Please. You just love being mistreated. Well, fine. If you really want me all gone, by all means. Uh-oh. Hey guys, what's going on? We'd like you to move. Sure thing, just kneel before me and beg. First a mega masochist and now a super sadist. Oh god, hello. Toko, seriously, I'm asking you guys to let us use laptop. Did you hear what I said? I told you to kneel and beg. Come on, Makoto, give her the old 1-2 combo. Drop to your knees, 2 beseech. Why are you acting like you're not part of this? As desperate as I felt, finally I did kneel down in front of her and said, please, I'm begging you, will you please let us use the laptop?
I'm on fire.
Such an ultra miraculous feeling of happiness. All my pent-up anger and Master for abusing me is evaporating. So even you realize it's abuse.
Hey,
That should be enough, right? Hurry up and let us talk to Alter Ego. Okay. That was an experience. Everyone, come closer. I already told Byakuya, but I was finally able to crack open all the files that were on this laptop. Sorry to kept you all waiting. Just what I thought.
I see.
Finally, the time has come. I'm starting to get kind of nervous. I felt the same way. Resting on the keyboard, my hands started to shake.
just a second.
Move. Okay. The single word was like a sharpened blade. Wounded, I moved to let her take over.
So then,
Here we go. Began typing, the words appearing as fast as I could read them. Can you tell us what you found out? Sure. I analyzed the files and extracted all the useful information I could find. And one particularly important fact I discovered was that a certain plan had been put into effect here. To isolate the students of Hope Peak Academy and create a communal life for them. That was the stated goal of the plan. But it was meant to be more than just a normal school life. Students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here. That's...
I see.
It's exactly the situation we found ourselves in. It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? What's more, the one who came up with the plan was none of the administrative Hope Peak themselves. What? Wait, hold on. The reason we've been imprisoned here, it wasn't the work of some psycho-freak criminal organization or whatever? It was the school itself? That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that?
just a second.
I don't think Alter Ego is finished. Perhaps we should hear the rest. It seems the reason they devised the plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. This is how they described that event. They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. What does that mean? Yeah, what kind of name is that for something? Otherwise known as the tragedy, it was apparently some sort of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy, Hope Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as a school and close down.
I see.
I see. Things are finally starting to make sense. What this means is 1 year ago, this tragedy took place, and whatever it was forced Hope's Peak to shut down. From there, decided to use the school as a kind of staging ground.
That's right.
They planned to sequester the students here where they could live out the rest of their lives. But why would Hope's Peak administrators want to shut everyone in like that?
Hey,
And what could this tragic event have possibly been? In a flash, Kyoko typed their questions in a computer, and the answer we got was, I don't know. If the information was ever on this computer, it's gone now. I'm totally useless. I'm sorry. And that's all he said. Then, is this really the end? We get halfway through the answer and that's it?
Indeed.
It would appear so. Disappointing. Oh wait, there's one other thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important. I believe it has to do with the mastermind. The mastermind? Koko's fingers moved even faster than they had so far. Did you figure out who the mastermind's identity? No, I still don't know that. But I did find a clue, I think. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
The headmaster?
Is here in the school?
Okay.
Then that's gotta be the mastermind. I mean, Monoku's been calling himself the headmaster, right?
perhaps.
Which makes the real headmaster that much more suspicious.
We're serious.
But if we break down the door to his room, we're dead, right? So what are we supposed to do? I'll find a way. No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster, no matter the cost. Kyoko, what's going on? I can't explain why. I just know that I have to find him. She has to? Kyoko, what's going on with you? When she heard about the headmaster, her reaction was almost violent.
So then,
We should see if Alter-Ego has any more information. That seemed to be her attempt to regain her composure. She started typing again. Did you learn anything else? I'm sorry, that's everything I found. All the information on this laptop seems pretty old, so that's all I can do from here. I'm really sorry. Then it really is all over.
Hey.
Wait, Alter-Ego seems to have more to say. Well, it's kind of a different topic, but I was wondering about something. I haven't seen Celeste, Hifumi, or Taka since yesterday. A heavy silence fell across the room. The only sound was the flat, precise clicking of keys as Kyoko typed. They're all dead. What? I see. Certainly I knew that was a possibility, but it really happened. Sorry. There's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do anything about.
anyway,
Well then, I guess that's it. That's it. A simple phrase that held so much meaning. She began typing again. You've done your job, thank you. I'm done? I guess I am, huh? And maybe I'll take a little rest. I'm kind of tired. Goodbye, everyone. See you later. I forget if we have more Alter Ego after this or not. I don't actually remember their role for the rest of the game.
I guess you'll find out.
With that, the laptop entered sleep mode, finally.
I see.
So Alter Ego did everything he could.
indeed.
We don't have to talk to him all that much anymore. But I feel kind of sorry for him.
But
You feel sorry, but he's just a computer program, right?
Well,
I know, but still, he did everything he could for us, you know?
hmm,
I mean, yeah, he did. But that's what a computer program is designed to do. You don't tell a computer good job every time you shut it down, do you? Well, no. But we talked to Alter Ego. I guess I just didn't see it that way. I know what you mean. I feel the same way.
hey,
Come on, it's just a program. You can tell the difference between a program and a friend, right? But you know, what's the difference between us and the program, really?
Huh?
I started thinking about how you could differentiate a person and an AI. Alter Ego isn't human, I know that. It's just a program running on a computer. But at the same time, I couldn't help but think of him as our friend.
that's right.
He's no different from us. He's still our friend.
hmm.
I think maybe I understand where you're coming from. There's no problem calling me a friend. After all, the more friends the merrier, right?
How about that?
Tiro is so easily convinced. Check this out. Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives value to survival.
So,
Anyway. Don't so anyway that. It's totally smart and cool thing I quoted for that I don't remember where.
hey,
Anyway, there's something more Alter Ego can do to help us. And such as role in this is over. Am I wrong about that? No, but
just a second.
frankly, I question the ease with which you decide who is and isn't your friend. Do you really mean that?
Wait.
The story's gotten off track. We should go over what Alter Ego said one more time.
Um,
Yeah, good idea. What was the Hope's Peak staff thinking? Why are they making us kill each other? Alter Ego said what happened 1 year ago is what started everything.
Well,
He said that the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right? It must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. But did something like that really happen a year ago? I don't remember anything about that. Blah, blah, blah. I don't remember anything happening that you could describe that way. What about you guys? I don't watch the news, so sorry, nothing comes to mind.
anyway,
That event led to the closing of Hope's Peak. If nothing else, it must have had some connection to the school. Maybe the students here were killed or something. that kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news. At least one of us would remember. Then maybe they covered it up. They would explain why none of us knew what the school had been shut down.
I see.
Totally covering up something like that, I suppose, is not totally impossible. What's wrong with our government? Our taxes pay for salaries, and they should be handling stuff like that.
Anyway,
Maybe, but right now there's only one path open to us.
so
We have to find the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. We have to find him and make him tell us everything.
no matter
As long as we can get our hands on him, I think. Kyoko. When she said headmaster, I got that feeling again. But even that is a problem, not so easily solved. Yeah, you're right.
so then,
Well, our business is done here. So for now, we should get out of here. Oh yeah, good idea. Then Is it really dust? Is it really that dusty? Wait, I mean, I don't know. I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not guarding it. Bianca's gonna be so mad at me. Let's avoid getting involved further. Thank you, Kirigiri. Good call. But as we left the dressing room, someone was there waiting for us. My heart is pounding away. It's pounding with anger. You're not still mad about the whole break of the headmaster thing, are you? Oh, that little matter doesn't matter even a little, and I'm a little jealous of you guys enjoying an indecent mixed bath that doesn't matter either. It's building. I feel building. My head's about to boil over in rage. Don't get so angry. Here, let me help center your chakra. It's just on the walls of your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I do it right back. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Fang for a fang? Be careful, you just chant the incantation of devastation. No, it's just a saying. Oh, I see. But what was he talking about? Oh, I forgot it's already nighttime. Bruh.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially
Nighttime.
soon the doors to the dining hall. Okay then.
correct.
So it's nighttime.
Hey,
What does everyone want to do? Celeste was the one who suggested our nighttime rule, but she's gone now. I still think we should avoid being out at nighttime. I know it'll make me feel better that way. I agree.
it's true.
Very well then. In that case, time for bed. Goodbye. So everyone headed back to their rooms. Monika's parting words left me feeling anxious for the rest of the night. Once I was back in my room, I got lost in thought. What we had learned from Alter Ego kept on spinning round and round in my mind. The administrators of Hope's Peak had planned all of this. They did it because of the tragedy which had happened a year ago, but apparently the headmaster's the one behind it all? The mastermind? All these mysteries make me worried. But I still have to try and unravel them bit by bit. I'm sure the road will be long and tough, but I don't have any other choice. Let's talk a bit about where I was before I became a bear. At first, I was a total loss. I just had no idea what I should become. A lady in our tech support department suggested I tried being shrimp. She was like, "Oh, the company's been trying to push for this forever. It's really a incredible offer." But as she laid out the details, it turned out it wasn't a tiger prawn like I'd hoped, but a little popcorn shrimp. That's totally tiny. I would have been the world's smallest mascot. I like eating shrimp. I don't want to be one myself. Plus, someone might come along and step on me. So then the lady totally started laughing at me. She was like, "You think you could do a tiger prawn on our budget?" So ultimately, I decided to become a bear instead.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okie dokie.
Good morning. Get ready.
Another beautiful day. Head to the dining hall. Lint roller. Garbage can. I already forgot the last one. Oh, Wait. Check. 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 Check, check.
Checkity check check.
Check, check. Check, check, check. Check, check. Checkity check, check.
Okay.
Okay, I think I'm good there. We can move on. Leave the area. To breakfast. The fuck are you doing? Why are you here?
What do you want? That's enough.
I should be accurate. Would have made stuff for all 3 years. Actually, no, I don't know. Since Cam would catch us for sure.
What?
Well,
Goodbye.
or goodbye. Good morning,
Hey,
here.
Makoto.
Hey, CSA, you're kind of cool. Huh? What do you mean? Did I touch the vent grate? Did I move the bed to peel the paper from the walls? I did not, but I don't think there's any coins behind the wallpaper.
Yeah.
You know, when you said alter ego was your friend, I was thinking the same thing, but when stuff like that happens, I never know how to say what I'm thinking.
You got
So
it.
I'm really glad you said it for me. So thanks. You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're usually like totally normal, but when the time comes, bam, you bust out your special power. I mean, even before yesterday, when stuff comes up, it's like you always do something about it. Even before yesterday, you were talking about the class trials and stuff. I mean, that stuff is just kind of took care of itself, you know? Totally didn't. With your power and Sakura's and everyone else's, I'm sure we got it here. I think you're right.
Okay.
I am right. All right. Now that we got that fighting spirit, let's go get some grub. Dude, the desire just to beatbox this entire soundtrack is so strong.
Knit.
The first thing I saw was her. What are you just staring at? Togo? What do you think? Your eyes will rot just by looking at me? Fine, then don't look at me. Oh, God. I'm actually just surprised to see you at breakfast meeting is all. Indeed, it's been quite a while since you joined us. What made you change your mind? Jackie said he likes the girls to have some meat on their bones, so I'm gonna start eating. I'm gonna force it down in my stomach. I'm gonna eat till I drop. I refuse to lose. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Well, on the other hand, it looks like Kyoko isn't here.
You know?
She said she'd come by later. Later?
You know?
Yeah, after you leave. She's not even trying to hide anymore. I know she said... I know I said she wanted you to show some backbone, but you didn't need to show her that much.
Just a
You're
second.
dirty, Makoto. Dirty, president of Dirty Land. Dirtlandia. You don't understand.
Just
You're the type of who takes the stairs of love 3 steps at a time, aren't you? I'm telling you, it's not like that. Just shut up already, Hina. You've been running your filthy mouth like that all morning. Filthy to me. Don't make me repeat myself. I'm not filthy. It's no use denying it. We can all see how disgusting you are. Shut up. Why is she blushing all of a sudden?
Knit.
You with that lusty body of yours. Night after night, you go out for your illicit club meetings. Hey, knock it off. I can't deal with the dirty stuff like that. Your midnight is extracurricular. Oh my god, this game! I forgot it. Why? I forgot this game. Really fucking leaned into that.
Yup.
Actually, it was put us in even more danger. Just stop it. If you'd like me to stop, wouldn't you? Your sweaty hands gripping the big fat shock tight, going for the extra credit. Your screams are like the screech of a violated blackboard, and it's amazing and decent ideas are coming to me one after another. Oh my god. So would you rather have a black eye on your left or right? Yeah, sorry. Let's leave Toko alone. She's gone a little funny from all her pent-up frustration. Anyway, you and Kyoko need to make up already, you know? Yeah, I know. I mean, of course, I want things to be better as soon as possible, but with everything that's been going on, I haven't had a chance to talk to her. But what I saw, before anything, I need to talk to Sakura about it. What is it? Can you make some time later? I was hoping I could talk to you. Now that Kyoko's dumped him, Makoto's trying to win Sakura's heart. Are you in heat, Makoto? Don't you care? Don't you care who they are as long as they got the right equipment? Watch out, Sakura. Makoto's transformed into a wild beast. Prime Minister, a wild beast of Beastopia. Why is this happening to me, man? Can I talk wait till tomorrow? I'd like to get some rest today. For some reason, I've been feeling worn down the last few days. Huh? Are you sick? Did you get hurt? No, nothing serious. I just had some minor aches and pains. Is that? It must be because of that battle. But it must be pretty bad if you have to go rest. Are you sure that you're okay? I'm sure a protein shake and some sleep will get you back on my feet.
You got it.
That's true. Protein is good for all kinds of stuff. You guys like worship protein. It's like your god or something.
Okay.
Makoto, I don't know what it is you want with Sakura about, to talk to Sakura about, but save it till tomorrow. She's in pain. Yeah, got it.
I'm sorry.
You know?
Well, for now, let's eat. Eat. I'm kind of nervous. Huh? How come? Because I don't usually eat in front of other people. Ever since I was a kid, I'd eat by myself. What about your family? Oh, well, yeah, I used to live with my dad, my mom, and my mom. You had 2 moms? I forgot she had a poly-parent situation. That's so funny. I forgot about that detail. Again, I played the game before, but I remember fuck all from all this stuff. And that's just how things work.
Yeah.
It's like a not so serious issue. Just let it go. You're asking for trouble getting involved with her more than you have to. How dare you speak to me with that disgusting mouth of yours? Stop saying stuff like that. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. If I don't, Kyoko will never show up. Pretty miserable situation, man. Scarfed on breakfast, fast as I could, and immediately headed back to my room. Free time. Oh. Anyway, I'm kind of relieved. It takes a lot of courage to stand face to face with Sakura and accuse her of something. Toga realizing her family dynamics is outside it's outside the general norm of a lot of different societies, but it's okay. So how much time do I have now? I have how many? I have a walloping 4 free times to use now. So we're going to use 2 on Asahina.
Whoa.
We're going to use 2 on Asahina, and then we're going to spend some time with others.
People.
Yeah. Yeah, this should be fun. Subjective to normality. Not everyone shares the same normal. That's true. I think that's what I'm getting at. Yeah, traditional normal as opposed to like. I did save, right, chat? Do you watch me save?
Do it again. Do it again.
Yeah, we did. Okay. Map. We gotta go find an Asahina. Sakura's in her dorm room. You have expecting Millicent's lore to be pretending to be mute, but super sassy if she talks. That's fun. Music room. Yes. Pushing on him doesn't help. Smacking him doesn't help. What the heck is up with those things? Oh, sorry, I'm talking about the metal plates covering all the windows. Oh, I know. We should grab the top and yanking down with it. Let's spend some time with Hina.
You got it.
Want to do some stretches with me? Okay. I do not remember the correct answers either. So the first time I did this, I guessed and I was right most of the time, but there's a couple I wasn't right, so we're not going to risk it. But Hina's did some elaborate stretching. Hina, I agree a little closer today. Would you like to give Hina a present? Definitely. And now I need to remind myself what her favorite presents are. What does Hina like? I have 5 man's fantasy. I hate it here. Okay. Flotation donut, astral boy doll. And it's a damn shame we can't give her some berserker armor. Dude, this Tumbleweed does not look like Tumbleweed. It just looks like a ball of hair. Shears. Astro Boy doll. Ooh. Okay, you can give her one of these. I thought about this is why I like you, Makoto. I mean, not like the level of sass being called out a certain character for his small dick energy to use his face and be like, also nobody's gonna believe you to about this conversation. That's so funny. Just being like super quiet and don't talk, and then just look at someone and then talk to them into it and just be like, no one will believe you this conversation ever happened. That's so good. That's such a power move. Seeing Hina so pleased with something I gave her masks makes me happy. Hey Makoto, I'm so tired. Yeah, you look pretty tired. What happened? I woke up earlier than normal this morning, so I decided to push up, sit up, squat set. I ended up doing 1,000 of each. Well, that would explain it. Tired, so tired. I want something sweet. I want those things you get when you mix flour, sugar, butter, eggs, and deep fry them. So you're looking for your donuts? Oh, I know, you want some donuts, don't you? Don't tell anyone, but there's actually a bunch of frozen donuts in the warehouse.
Okay.
Throw those in the microwave for a few seconds and just imagine the warm chewiness of that donut. You know what I'm saying, right? You eat the crap out of that, right? You really do love donuts, huh?
Just a second.
Is there anyone who doesn't? Who on earth? No, who in the whole universe can say they hate donuts? Think about the sensation of biting into a donut. First, the sweetness floods your mouth, and the soft dough cushions you. Next, you get a hint of egg and butter, right? The whole body starts to melt. You feel like you're falling into the center of the donut itself. People talk about the donut effective. That's what they're talking about. That's absolutely not true. I can't take it anymore. I'm drilling like Niagara Falls over here.
Just a second.
Gotta get out of my way, Makoto, or I got an uppercut with your name on it. I'm not in the way. Wait for me. God of donuts. Almost before she was done talking, he took off like a bat out of hell. Like a bat out of hell. Whenever I'm around her, I feel like I'm soaking in the essence of human vitality. Yep. Perfection. After watching her run off, I went back to my room. And let's go find her again. How much would I bet she's in the kitchen now? I was right. She's in the bloody dining hall.
Tee.
Just being confused, like, wait, she talked? What do you mean that one can talk? Alright.
Okay.
Each and every person has to do their job. The cooperation of each player is
You
teamwork.
got it.
That's a quote from the famous rugby player Yuji Matsuo. I'm gonna double check. Do I have to... Cool. I shouldn't have to keep track of any of her replies anymore. Oh, I forgot how powerful her last ability is. It's gonna be so good to have that in the final trials. Alright. Wait.
Waiting.
I threw.
How'd you throw?
We could have finished Sakura.
How? Huh?
I somehow found an extra day somewhere.
Oh.
Because we finished Kyoko. We did everything we could
Yeah.
with we did everything we wanted to with Saika. We did everything we could with Junko. But this is the 5th thing for Asahina. This is her 5th hangout time.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. I miscounted. Never mind. There's 3. I thought I found an extra day. I did not. Never mind.
Ah.
I forgot. I keep forgetting she has 6 days you can hang out with her for perks. Oh, okay. I like the visual of Motley receiving a friendship bracelet and just watching just holding it and just, them just being like, what do I do with it? What am I supposed to do with this thing? Like, just completely unaware of what a friendship bracelet is.
See, I just pictured the TikTok audio of like, where I think it's from Bob's Burgers or whatever, where it's like, oh, is this the friendship bracelet? It's like, oh, if you don't want it, no, I'm gonna wear it forever. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah. Also, the logic of just like, also just the logic of just like you make a friendship bracelet for like a normal sized wrist, and it just like slides up Motley's arm because it's so thin.
Yeah.
Oh, the visuals. That's a quote from the famous Dragon Player Ichimatsu. We gotta do the same thing. Cooperate so we can survive. Let's hang out with Hina.
Yeah.
Let's go out for a run to release some stress, and I will not be able to keep up with you at all. We grew a little closer today, and by that I mean I watched you run from like 30 yards behind you because that's all I could do.
No running in the halls.
Kitchen hair clip. You gotta love these. Good. I almost gave the wrong item.
Don't fuck this up.
What? I can keep this, right? Yay, ultra stoked. I forgot how cute she can be sometimes. Like just the turning into like, she's golden retriever energy. Like the golden retriever energy coming out, like that's the part I forget about. So hungry. Makoto, help me. I'm hungry. What am I supposed to do? I need food. Anything. I don't care. If it's a stack of paper, need food. Why don't you just eat some more donuts?
Just a second.
I can't. That's my secret weapon for emergencies only. If I keep gorging something with that many calories, I'll get fat in no time. So even she cares about that kind of thing. Well, she is an athlete.
But
Besides, I don't want anything sugary right now. I want a salty snack. Like potato chips? Like ramen. How is that a snack? Huh? How is it not? Speaking of which, what is your favorite kind of ramen? Shoyo, without a doubt.
you got it.
Ah, good choice. Definitely the most refreshing option. What about you, Hina? What about calories? And also, I'm a pork-tastic tonkatsu girl through and through. Oh, you don't care about calories at all. The key element of any tonkatsu ramen is the butter and the extra fat. So you're okay with all that oil? I'm talking about just me hungry. Maybe it's time. Maybe I can make it. To the dining hall. Are you sure, though? I mean, a bowl of ramen has way more calories than a donut. Who says stuff like that? Are you a real man or aren't you? What are you afraid? Afraid of ramen? You're pathetic, Makoto. I'm ashamed to know you. Are you still Hina?
Just a second.
Shut up, get out of the way. I'm going to show you what a real man looks like. Or you're going to stand in my way and suffer the fist-based consequences. Dude, mac and cheese pockets. Just
Ooh.
I just ate, and I like, all the taco food is making me want to taste more food. I have no intention of getting it away. I don't. And if I don't do this now, then when am I ever going to have another chance? Crying out like a starving raven, Hina ran off a dangerous clip towards his kitchen.
So she always just runs away to go eat.
Yep. Welcome to the channel. Yes, you arrive and Ahasahina is on screen. This is actually the best part of your day. Good. Welcome, welcome. Hina ran for dangerous road. When it comes to food, Hina is terrifying. Yes, very much so. Made a bunch. Picture in chat. Picture in chat. Where? Food pro. Ooh, wait, that looks really yummy, actually. Man. I want one. Can you, like, mail one to me? I'm kidding. Don't actually try to mail food to me. That'd be very dangerous. That food would probably kill me. And I'd feel too bad to not eat it. We unlocked a skill, extraordinary focus. Give yourself a pat on the back. We earned it. Hell yeah. You learned your lesson and made my way back to my room.
Making my way.
Making my way.
Ding dong, ding dong.
It is officially nighttime.
Attention, and please gather in the gym as soon as you possibly can.
Oh,
Quickly, 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 quickly.
I forgot about this. Go to gym? Pretty serious? Oh wow, that is brutal. Well, I hope we can be some joy for you there, Sataniel. We're here to vibe, have a good time, and play some Danganronpa. Basically, since you yeah, as you can see top left, we're in chapter 4 now. So it's been a minute since you've been here. But good news is lots of stuff to catch up on. And if you want to catch up on anything that you missed in the series, you can always check the VOD, baby. And the VODs are always on YouTube. Look at me being a sellout to myself. You're the last one. Everyone else is inside. Aren't you gonna go in?
However,
I have a bad feeling about this. More than just a feeling. Probably Monokuma did call us all together after all. Sakura?
well,
Makoto? If something happens to me, Hina. Huh?
I'm sorry.
Never mind.
So then,
I'm never believe in someone who doesn't believe in themselves. Sakura, I need to talk to you, girly pop, please. Okay. Huh. Dip in tomato soup. That sounds so good. Damn.
Yummy! Speaking of tomato, I need to put my leftover pizza away.
Speaking of tomato,
Chips?
I figured that'd be a satisfying sound for stream. Okay. Everyone's for the announcement, and once you're all gathered at the gym, it began. This is fast. You know, every once in a while you just crave a good grilled cheese. I usually get there pretty, like, once a month. Pretty much once a month, I should say. Okay, let's get the show on the road. You're about to give us your next motive presentation, aren't you?
That's right.
You got us all together present another motive, right? Is he right? You have to go through this again? No, not again. I can't take it anymore. I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see just how low on the totem pole of life you really are. No. No. That's not it at all. We're not here to talk about motive. The reason I got you all here is so that I could get rid of my grudge. Your grudge? You have a grudge against you, of course, but I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us. I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Stop beating around the bush. Just tell us what you're talking about. Well, Byakuya, you've already told everyone how one of you might be working as a spy for me, right?
Come on.
Yeah, so what about it?
in other words,
Well, today I'd like to tell you about the spy. What? So guess what? The spy is actually Sakura Ogami. He said it so openly, it made it sound like it wasn't that big of a deal. Even though he just revealed the huge secret. What did you just say? He said the spy was Sakura. What are you talking about? There's no way Sakura's a spy. Right, Sakura? Sakura. And I might just make Sakura fulfill the promise she made for sometime soon. And if she doesn't, I can't be responsible for what might happen to that hostage of mine. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you. Roast her, boil her, kill her, don't kill her, whatever.
I can't wait.
Either way, I can't wait. And just like that, he was gone. Finally understood what he'd been talking about. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. In other words, betrayal would be met with betrayal.
What the heck?
So what does this mean? Is it true? Has Ogre really been spying for us on the mastermind?
What are you saying?
There's no way. But that is what the stuffed animal said, right?
Wrong.
Well, he's wrong. There's just no way. Well, Sakura, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us. I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. What? Then he was being serious for serious? Ogre's been working for the mastermind? I'm sorry. So you've been lying to us all this time. It's not true. Sakura's probably being controlled. There's got to be some reason she didn't have a choice. She was just being forced to do it. Yeah, I'm sure Hina's right. The mastermind's probably threatened her somehow, and Sakura had no choice to do what she was told. What? You're talking like you know that for a fact. Because I do know it for a fact, because I saw it. I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting. I am so sorry. I just threw all of you, chat, across the whole ass fucking table. I am so sorry. Are you guys okay?
That's hot.
You want me to like here? Let's dust off. It's okay. Let's just like. Okay. Feel a bit better now?
I believe that deserves an ada ada. A free one.
A free one.
Well, you just threw us across the table.
No. Aww. Nightbot
What?
deleted Az's message. It was cute. It was the yeet
No.
with like a dizzy emoji.
Nightbot.
I'm sorry, Az.
Nightbot is so freaking rude.
You know what? I'll quote. There you go. Scare the shit out of your headphones on max goddamn volume. Just shucks you. Sorry, Satanic. I just, you know, dust off. Make sure you're good. This is like, pat your head a little bit. There you go. It'll be okay. And that's where I heard it. Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? And during their fight, I heard Sakura say she decided to fight against the mastermind.
I see.
You saw that? The mastermind took a hostage, so you're forced to swear loyalty to them, right? But in the end, you made up your mind to betray the mastermind.
What?
Which means Sakura isn't our own enemy. She's a friend who we can trust without question. Is that it? Ridiculous. Do you live in some sort of alternate reality fairy tale? She was the mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust someone like that.
Impossible.
He's right. You can't just believe whatever he says now. Whatever she says now. How can we even be sure she really did betray the mastermind? Maybe this is a double bluff, and she's still doing exactly what the mastermind wants. Sakura would never do that. Okay then, Sakura. If they have cut ties with the mastermind, tell us who they really are. Well,
I'm sorry.
sorry, I can't. I don't even I don't know that.
What?
You don't know. That makes you all the more suspicious.
Please.
She's telling the truth. You have to believe her.
Don't make me repeat
Shut up.
myself.
I'm not finished questioning her.
Come on.
Next question. What is this about a promise? What did the mastermind order you to do? I was told to kill one of my friends. Suddenly I felt like the temperature in the room had dropped 20 degrees. The weight of those words.
See.
I see. So even now you've taken aim on our lives. You're wrong. I'm telling you, Sakura would never do that. You don't have to yell. We can hear you just fine. Don't you have an inside voice? It's because you're not listening to me.
Wait.
Please stop. You don't need to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility for this. How do you intend to do that? By destroying the mastermind. What? I'm going to challenge them. Even if it means we both go down, I will defeat them.
I'm sorry.
That is how I intend to take responsibility. Hold on, what do you mean if you both go down?
Hina.
I'm sorry, I didn't tell you about this. What?
I'm sorry.
I didn't know what to do. I went back and forth about confiding in you again and again. But I was scared. I thought if I told you, you might think less of me. So Sakura,
I'm sorry.
she turned away from us and left the gym. And then... Oh, I forgot about this coming. Oh, I forgot about it happening so quickly. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay.
This as such will
Okay,
no
shut up.
pen. Sweet dream.
Well, it's nighttime. We should all go to bed.
No way.
This whole thing with Sakura is
Let me repeat myself.
over. She's our enemy. There's nothing to do.
Terrible.
There's nothing more to discuss. No, Sakura is not our enemy.
Why?
Why doesn't anyone understand her?
What?
What is it you think you understand? You don't even know who she really was.
What is
That's
Calm down.
let it go for now, Hina. Talking about it isn't going to help anything.
Why?
But
Anyway.
go to your room, cool down. We can continue this discussion tomorrow. And Hina's also sad. And this is the part of the game where I was sad because I couldn't spend time with anyone I wanted to spend time with. Being in such an awful mood, we were honestly glad the day was over. Sakura's a spy, she's a traitor. Becky said Sakura is the enemy, but he's wrong. She's not my enemy, she's my friend, without a doubt. So I did a quick gander over here. Huh.
What Zelda? Hi. Hello. Is it snuggle time?
Interesting. Okay. Reminding myself of details. You remember chapter 4 now? Yeah, this chapter is wild. She's not my enemy, she's my friend without a doubt. But what can I do? What can I do to make everyone believe in Sakura? How? Hey, we just finished the trial for chapter 3 last week. As long as you're human, there'll always be come a point where you wish to do things differently. Even a baseball player in the major leagues, even a soccer player touring Europe, even a famous singer who started a career as a backup dancer on a sketch comedy show. She makes a brilliant debut, but instead of going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Every human has regrets, has things they'd like to go back and change, but I don't, because I'm a bear. But I don't, because I'm a bear. I'm so scared to send my voice to high. It's just sort of crack for all of you, and I don't want to do it. And I'm trying to be quiet because I'm sleeping in the next
I'm
room.
a bear.
Good morning. Get ready.
A beautiful day. Okay. Need to hurry up and get to the dining hall. Let's go, chat. Kyoko, talk to me. Good morning. No, that was what I was trying to tell you because I couldn't tell you because it wasn't my secret to tell, but at the same time I wanted to talk to Sakura and confirm whether it was true or not before I could even know. Okay, you're gone. Well, if nothing, I need to patch up with her, patch things up with her as soon as possible. It's gonna be like just me, isn't it? Yep. Are you okay? What do you mean? You were late, so we were worried about you. What a dullard. Toko Byakuya, what are you doing here? They're taking refuge here. Refuge. Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool. The Mastermind. Are you talking about Sakura? That's if I noticed. The only one that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura. Huh? Where is Sakura? All I know is if she was here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was to safeguard against the threat. Threat? Why do you hate her so much? Is it obvious because this makes things unfair? Unfair. The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the Mastermind upsets that balance. That's a stupid reason. Stupid. This is a life or death game, is it not? It is stupid. You're a stupid idiot.
Hey.
Oh yeah, well you're stupid. Before you get too far in your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the Mastermind reveal that Sakura was a spy to us? They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monica said, an eye for an eye. Maybe part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing the fact that she was also meant to serve as the next motive for the Mastermind wanted to give us. The chaos and confusion born of suspicion, the hatred.
In other words,
This right here, the fighting, the bickering, is a trap the Mastermind laid out for us. Knowing that, will you stand there and argue like children? That's not what I'm trying to do. It's just, I mean, how can you guys still... how can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again? If she really can beat the Mastermind like she said, that'd go a long way in my mind. You really just asked her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her? It wouldn't matter. If Sakura were to die, it's one less person for the Mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. Hold on, Byakuya. In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it put the whole problem to rest? Hey, Cherry Gotcha. This is not my first time playing the game. I haven't played the game in like 5 years at least. Basically 5 years at this point. And I remember the big brushstrokes and nothing else. So it's been a lot of me trying to figure out what the heck is going on, because I remember very, like, terrifyingly little as far as I remember. Like, it's been apparent very quickly that I know nothing about this game. Kyoko is the best character. I mean, Katie loves Kyoko.
I love
well.
her.
Yeah, Kyoko is Katie's favorite character. Good.
You're a monster.
Yep.
To say something like that, it should have been you. You should have been the one to die.
What?
I should have died. Interesting. Then are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead, try it if you dare. That's how it works out here, after all.
What is this?
You think I can't do it? Hina, calm down.
That's right.
It's exactly what the mastermind wants. It's exactly what Sakura doesn't want. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Trembling with anger, Hina ran off. That stupid cow dare. She should die 1,000 deaths, no 1,000,000. So, she's just another hysterical little girl, hardly worth my attention.
Just a second.
That's what other people call having feelings, Byakuya. And all you can do is mock for them for it. What's wrong with that?
Hey,
A friendly word of warning, someday that attitude's gonna come back and bite you. Hard.
I don't have time to.
And I will happily elude its attempts. Yeah, Byakuya's a dick. We don't like Byakuya in this house. Or I like to call him Kaiba. Because you can't tell me that man is not just Masato fucking Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just, that's the whole vibe. Rich boy with a stick up his ass. Yep, he's Seto fucking Byakuya. I love that Hiro has kind of taken the role of kind of older brother. Like, we should just, like, try to calm the nerve. He's trying to be a mediator, trying to, like, help out. Screw the rules, I have money looking ass. It literally, that is it. Screw the rules, I'm wealthy and powerful looking ass. So, we finished chapter 1, which is where the first murder happened. We had the second murder happen. Oh yeah, and also in the first murder, another person was killed by Monokuma because she went against him. And in the third chapter, we had the double murder with Taka and Hifumi, and that just happened last episode.
Last stream.
Yeah. So now we are theoretically okay. But the last cliffhanger was that Sakura was the traitor, and now we just got confirmation from Monokuma, and now it's creating unrest in the group. Or maybe now is not a good time.
You know?
Without a word, each of us left the dining hall. We headed back to our rooms one by one. Okay. Now, chat, we get to spend the most obnoxious amount of free time that we actually could do. Because we don't care about anyone else that we want. We can actually... So, I'll put it this way, chat. We have 3 options of which we can spend time with. Because in these next 2 time slots, we cannot spend time with Asahina, Sakura, or Kyoko. Which leaves that we can only spend time with Toko, Yasuhiro, or Byakuya. If there are any preferences to who we spend time with, now is the time to do so, because I'll be real, I don't really care. Yasuhiro's the best? Okay, we'll spend one of our time with Yasuhiro. I mostly know that we're gonna have to probably spend time with either an afternoon with Toko or Byakuya, and both of which suck. Thanks to Daniel for hanging out. Have a good sleep. Before you go, we're gonna be starting Final Fantasy tomorrow. Yeah, by the way, Chad, if you're here, you get the little secret deets that we're starting Final Fantasy tomorrow. I'm gonna be picking up Final Fantasy VII Remake again, starting from scratch from the beginning. I have Final Fantasy VII Remake, and we're starting that from scratch tomorrow. So we're gonna. Okay, I'll be honest. I have been on a binge because of the new Magic the Gathering set, and I've already had the itch to play the game because I really wanted to find out what happens to Tifa and Cloud and Sephiroth because I care about these characters. But I didn't actually get around to doing it. Please play 16 one day. Okay, so Chad has already told me to play 10. So we want to play 10, 7, and 16. Got it. We're just adding it to the list. Thank you, Katie, artist.
Huh? What? Who?
Say hi.
Hi, me. I mean, hi, you.
Katie is the one who drew my banner and avatar that talks.
I did it.
Yeah.
It's me.
Yep.
Le artiste.
The artist,
Yeah.
not autist, artist.
I said artiste.
I know, but it sounded like the other one.
Listen, you.
Don't let the haters say otherwise. That pick 16 is peak. Isn't 16 the most recent one, Sataniel? But we'll spend some time with Yasi here for sure. So that's gonna be step 1. Shout out to Katie, you Slade girl. Yeah, Katie is.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, Katie also does all the emotes. If we can get to the point where we can have emotes on our YouTube channel, she'll also all the emotes we have on the Twitch channel will work over on the YouTube channel too. But we're gonna be updating those as time goes on with more characters because now that Aurelius is out, we could make an Aurelius emote if we hit a certain follower goal. Wink, wonk, wink, wonk.
Actually, Az is right. If you don't mind plugging my shop.
Oh, that's true. There you go.
Because it's Pride Month, and I make a lot of Pride merch, and you shouldn't buy from corporate right now because they're just trying to get your money.
Yep. Twitch Cherry Gotcha is the same as YouTube, and if you're on the YouTube side, or if you're on the Twitch side, you should go to the YouTube side and go hit that sub button because I need more subby wubbies. I can't like just. There you go. Also, if you want to find my Twitch, Cherry Gotcha, it's literally in the description of any of my videos, including this one. The Twitch is always in all the descriptions. It's also in my channel description. If you like, go to my links. It's all there. Also, I don't know if you guys have seen Katie's new shirts that she's been making,
Dude,
but
I'm going crazy.
They're so
feral.
funny. They're so funny.
I'm going feral on my shop and just making weird shit. Because
You want to wish?
I had art block for like months and I didn't know what to make, so I just started making weird things.
You want to commission a Warlock, Oland, or Artificer hoodie, but you currently don't have it and can pay for it?
Ooh.
Thank you, Cherry Gotcha Cappy, for the follow. I really appreciate it. Hello, you're on Twitch? Heck yeah. Listen, I take the viewership of both Twitch and YouTube. I'm here for just the people that hang out and vibe. As I don't know if I mentioned this on Twitch yet, but my YouTube description literally says my goal in life is to become the YouTuber that you fall asleep watching. It's such a silly concept, but that's 100% the vibe. But yeah, we gotta figure out the Aurelius emotes. So, oh hi, man, you're fucking
Oh yeah,
tall.
true. Ya boy needs a.
Yeah, because we
emote.
have. Hold on, we have. I gotta like double check. I think we have everyone else, right? We obviously have Casper. We have Ryer, Dante, Motley, Zari, Killian. Yeah, we're just missing Aurelius now. Good night, Sataniel.
Huh? Oh, hey,
Well, Makoto, what's going on? Huh? This is Cherry's second account. Whoa, there is a a little moth literally just flew at my face and was like, "Hi, give me attention."
You have more moths than anyone I've ever met.
Yep. Dude, the moths
I
are
almost
there
never
and
see
they
moths in my house.
Yep. I think it might be because I'm high up, and I usually have a light on late at night.
Oh.
Yes, you did some with both accounts. Yeah. You've never seen a moth before? Oh, they're adorable. They can be really cute in the right circumstances.
I like them.
Yeah. Cherry Roblox Gaming 1234 is also the quintessential sounding like gamer YouTube account, and I love it. God, I remember actually we had this discussion because when we were doing our last video game class I was teaching yesterday, the topic of like your worst like screen name came up between me and my coworker, and I was thinking about it, I'm like, I don't know what my worst screen name was. It might have been my old like YTV account, because you used to have like the little robots that had like lightsabers and stuff that you like dressed up, and I think that was like one of my dumbest naming schemes. I think that might have been the I never actually used it, but I made a joke account to play TF2 for a video that I never ended up making, where I was going to troll my friend. And I made a YouTube account, or a fake Steam account, that was mine, called Blue Eyes White Swaggins.
Nah.
And that was probably the dumbest name I've ever come up with. I will be honest. Okay. Tira taught me some about the best power spots. Here, now, you're a little closer to that. Let's give Hero a present, because I actually don't know what the frick his preferences are. I'm assuming it's going to be some wacky thing that I was like, oh, this seems weird, and then he's going to like that one. Oh, speaking of which, hi, Crystal Skull. Meteorite Arrowhead. I got like a ton of these. Let's give him one of these. His reaction. Huh, you're saying gonna have this? Love here, Twitch name is glitching out the latest follower. Yeah, I could never make it so that actually worked correctly. I gotta figure out how to make it so that it fits inside the box, but most of the latest followers just kind of roll past it. I don't know. It's been like that since I got the whole updated design with the animated background and all that stuff. Oh, I said I feel invigorated. I feel awake. I feel like I like you. Seeing here so pleased with something I gave makes me happy. You know what I think? You and me meet like this? It wasn't a coincidence. So I've got some good news for you. I'm gonna give you a psychic reading at a huge discount. A discount? No man, it's $1,000 for 2 hours, but for you, let's call it 900. That's only a $100 discount. And even then, it's way too expensive.
Don't be mean.
Hey, come on! You should count yourself lucky that the ultimate clairvoyant is willing to tell you your future. So are you right pretty often?
Well,
I sure am. At bare minimum, I've got a 20% chance of accuracy. 20% sounds pretty sketchy.
what the heck?
For real, don't make that face. Did you hear what I said? 20% of the time, I'm right every time. That includes natural disasters, election results, you name it. Don't you realize how amazing that is? Okay, fine. I'll give you a special trial run. After all, I've already seen what the future has in store for you. When did you see it?
Well,
You'll believe what I saw. It happened that the mother of your children and the mother of my children are the same woman. Instead of Ishimaru being the moral compass, it should have been Yasuhiro. I mean, he does kind of take over that role at this point in the game. I refuse, deny, don't like it.
I'm right.
Doesn't matter if you don't like it. That's just the way it is. 20% accuracy, you said? At least. I pray to everything holy that you're wrong. Please be wrong. Now then, since that was a special trial run, I'm afraid I can't apply the discount. That'll be $1,000, please. Don't worry, you can pay me after we get out of here. Wait, hold on. But there's no way you're going to be right? If you like, I can do a reading right now to see whether my reading was right or not. Naturally, additional fees will apply. Think about it, okay? Let me know as soon as you're ready for my services. And it's gone. Do I have enough in my bank account to take another crack at it? No, I can't bring myself to pay for something like that. I can see how people can fall into that kind of cycle. That was close. No, you're fine, Cherry Roblox. Or Cherry Gotcha. Cherry. You're good. I appreciate it. Please, whoever's listening, I beg you, whatever else happens, don't let it be right. Here's report card. It's been updated based on your current, based on your experience with them. You just unlocked the skill Lost in Thought. Give yourself a pat on the back. You've earned it. And now, chat, we have to decide to spend time with either Byakuya or Toko. because Yasuhiro will not give us anything more for this. I guess it should be just a point.
BRB.
I wish I knew how many skill points I had. That could help determine what we do. Yeah, we hit Byakuya in this house. You're right. Can I tell how many points I have? We don't like Kaiba. This could be a situation of we just don't have enough points to use everything we have, which could also kind of suck. I guess it comes down to whether we think Toko's single ability is worth it. What's Toko's ability? Because we either get one more SP to potentially use Yasuhiro or either of Asahina's stuff, both of which are really good, or we potentially get Toko's. Bullet capacities, whatever. You know what? Let's just spend more time with Yasuhiro purely because we can get the extra SP point, and I don't necessarily want to spend time with either Toko or Byakuya. So in my first playthrough, I was in love with Asahina, and I think that still stands. I think Asahina and Kyoko are my favorite two characters of the game, followed by probably Sakura as the third. And those are, at least for this game, I think those are my three favorites. I think Sakura is a very interesting character, especially now that I've spent more time with her and actually getting to know her in this run. She's been much more interesting as a character. I think ironically, last time when I played the game for the first time, I think I also spent time with Yasuhiro this time through. And if I remember correctly, isn't he back here? There's no way I remember. How, chat? It's been 5 years. How did I know he was back here? No, genuinely, like, what the fuck? How did I remember that? That's insane. Yes, we knew Sayaka was gonna kill Leon. That happened in chapter 1. But, for future reference, if I'm playing a game that I don't actually know what's going on, be mindful of spoilers, because I am very, very cautious in spoilers when it comes to things. I can't believe remember that he was back here. I had a dream last night. I saw the spirit world was going to flood us with energy and save us from the school nighttime nightmare. It's prophecy. Take my heart. God, I didn't hear anything. I did not read anything he said. Let's spend some time with Hiro. I've got something I want to show you. I got a stigmata on my back.
Hey, come on.
It's a gift from the gods. Show me a scar on his back, though I didn't really get what it meant. Hiro and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Hiro a present? Sure. Let's give him... Can I find this crystal skull? I feel like that'd be funny to give him. I know it's a safe one to give him, too. Huh, you're saying I can have this? All of a sudden I feel invigorated. I feel awake. I feel like I like you. Seeing Hiro so pleased with something I gave him makes me so happy. Makes me happy. Hey Mikoto, what's up? My brother, my fellow mother lover. I forgot he talks about being fellow mother lover all the time now. Let's raise our semi-siblings up, right, okay? Stop talking about that. So you ready for the next round? Never. Actually, how do you do your fortune telling anyway? I started doing palm readings and stuff, and you don't use any tools or anything. Well, I didn't know you knew about divination tools. Sounds like you know your way around the spirit world. I'm not so sure you need to know that much to know about those kind of tools.
Yo,
Now that you know you're an expert, I have a question for you. Correct answer gets you another discount. No thanks.
could it be?
There are 22 cards known as the Major Arcana and 56 cards is the Minor Arcana. Generally, the cards from the Major Arcana are used for divination. Do you know what I'm talking about? Must be tarot. I know, you're talking about the tarot cards. Glorious, correct. I will now tell your fortune for amazing 600 bones. Wow, really? Wait, bones? Are you a fae? Are you on my bones? Something I'd never say. I've already had enough fortune telling for one lifetime. I see. Well, if you ever change your mind, you know where to find me. Sure thing. Anyway, getting back to what I asked you before. If you don't use the tools or whatever, how do you do your fortune telling? Well, don't be fooled. I have my own techniques. For example, I employ numerology. Numerology.
Yo,
It uses a mathematical formula to predict the future based on birth dates, letter numbering, and all that. But I didn't see you doing anything like that either. Well, it's more of an inspirational style of fortune telling. Some kind of unknown power just acts through you, and suddenly, bam, you've got the info. You're talking about intuition. Don't try and describe it using such a cheesy word. But if it's not intuition, then it's got to be some kind of supernatural power. Yes, that happened this stream, Cherry. Monica was saying, did you say I've got the nicest butt on the block? The curvy sips in town? Is that what you said? That literally happened this stream. like maybe like 30 minutes in.
it's not like some occult mystery.
Don't compare my clairvoyance to some occult bullcrap. I hate the occult. Take that crap somewhere else. Hate the occult.
Well?
Yep. Now here's some good news. Act now and I'll throw an extra bonus on your reading. I use white magic to record a CD of spirit messages I received from the luxury speed of heaven. 5 seconds of this, baby, you'll be witnessing miracles and communing with angels for days. And you said you hate the occult. Hey, business is business. The more I talk to him, the less I understand. Well, maximum skill points increased. Hey, there we go. Yeah, this stream was like the game. This stream was surprisingly horny. I know it's like subtextually horny, but it was surprisingly overtly horny today. Sorry, I love doing that with bottles. I shook off Hero's sales pitch and headed back to my room for a while. And here we go to the plot. It is officially nighttime.
As such, soon the okay then.
And here we go. Nighttime already, and I feel somehow uneasy. We still haven't settled things with Sakura. Everyone's in a terrible mood. I just hope nothing happens tonight. So about that, why are there crabs now? After I declined the offer to become a shrimp, the tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Once shrimp idea was dead, she came back suggesting I become a crab instead. How much can one person love crustaceans? I said no, of course, and she got shot back. Okay, then how about we make you extra special and you can be a crab that walks sideways and backwards. But how's that any better? I want to go sideways or backwards. I want to go forward. Heard her annoyed sigh on the other end of the line. Then she said, you just don't see the splendor of the crab. Haven't you ever heard of the tale of the crab and the monkey? Of course I've heard of it. I know all about it. So what? The crab beats the monkey. But it's just some legend. Hardly relevant to our greed-obsessed modern society. Sure, monkeys still show up in some movies and stuff from time to time, but not crabs. Monkey thing clothes and sweeping the fashion world, but the crab doesn't stand a chance, right? What I'm saying is, crabs have no place in today's lightspeed world. You're a market research lady, which is why I chose to the always popular bear image.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to get ready to greet
Another beautiful day. But I go to the dining hall and talk to guys about it one more time. Off we go. Yeah, no, I remember that in both Danganronpa 1 and especially Danganronpa 2. Like, if you like a character, they get murdered basically next, and it's so sad. Oh, wow. Oh, was that someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. Wow. Yep. No, I got you, Cherry. Don't worry. I know. We know what's going on. Don't spoil it for anyone else. What's wrong? Look. Hero's fingers shook as he pointed.
Hina! Are you okay? What happened?
She killed her. Genocide Jill killed Hina.
You gotta be kidding.
No. She's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead. Why? What happened? Well, Toka and Hina just all of a sudden they were yelling, and then they knocked the pepper off the table, and then that led to a sneeze. Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. And look at my shapely collarbone, doesn't it? Totally set you on fire. Anyway, you're totally not adorable, boys. Just get her out of my sight, okay? Or else I'll start cutting and indulge myself for who knows how long. Okay, then let's settle. Let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Come on, Hina. Here, help me. Sure thing. Genocide Jack's abrasive laugh chased us out of the room as we carried Hina away. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's energy in the nurse's office, she seems to have finally regained her composure.
Sorry.
Thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better? Yeah, it really was just a scratch. Still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know? Yeah, well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir. So sarcastic. That just makes me sound even more hostile. Hey, Hina, what the heck happened? We just got into a fight and I lost my temper and flew off the handle. Let me guess, the fight was because of Sakura. At first, I tried to just ignore it. If you let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you'll never have time left to live your life. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just, without thinking about it, I just felt like I wanted to punch her like a dozen times. A dozen punches isn't really without thinking. And then with things out of hand, Genocide Jack got loose, right?
Sorry.
It's my own fault, but I just couldn't take it anymore because she was saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know? Before I knew it, even his eyes started welling up with tears. And just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to the nurse's office burst open. I thought the door was going to fly off its hinges. And there she stood before us.
Hina.
Sakura, you're hurt. What happened?
Huh?
Oh, nothing. It's not a big deal. Makoto, here. What's the meaning of this? It was me. It was just a Jill. It's all that demented murderous fiend's fault. To her, yeah, damn you. Leave me alone. But her. What is that? What is this? I'm okay. It's just a scratch.
No forgiveness. I can't forgive this.
If you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. I don't hate you exactly. Why? Somebody save me. He tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. But it's just a second later. What's going on? What's all the noise about? Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hira's spot in the room. I gathered that something happened. Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura. You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not going to do anything. I'm drawing a line right here and now. Drawing a line? Goodbye. Wait, Sakura! Sprang in action in the nurse's office, chased after Sakura. The ones left were us. Hey! Are you still mad? Yeah, I figured.
That's fine.
It's fine. About that issue we discussed earlier. It doesn't matter anymore. Then do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
In other
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. Well, I'm thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you talked to her and be sure what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? Yeah. To think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
What?
Because
Ultimately, that means you don't trust me. No, that's not it. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
that's fine.
Wow, what an adult thing to say. Goddamn. It's fine. I've already forgotten about it. Besides,
And
I may have overreacted. Blushing? Hello? Shipping content? Now, kiss. Huh? Anyway, it's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay. Thank you. Can I talk to you again? You want to talk to me about something else? What does you want to talk about? What is it you want to talk to me about?
Indeed.
I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there. Where?
So-
Just come with me and you'll find out. I guess, but
Shall we go?
should we get going? Saying press space. Okay. I hurried to catch up with her. Okay.
Did you hear me say
Yes.
Okay.
She walked away in silence, and in silence I chased her, and eventually we arrived at the bathroom on the third. Nope, never mind. We walked 2 feet to the right. So
Have a
there's
mixed bath.
Something else you mentioned?
Indeed.
That's right, it has to do with Alter Ego. But you said we didn't need Alter Ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him. I just said he had done his job. Besides, it's not us that needs Alter Ego. He has business with us. Huh?
Right.
Alter Ego asked me to bring others to come see him. Apparently he has something he wants to ask us. Bye, Cherry. Take care. Wants to ask us something. Hello. Oh, so it's just the two of you, Kyoko Makoto? Is 2 not enough? No, it's okay. 2 should be plenty. But what is it he wants to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we? What did you want to ask us? Oh, yeah. So, I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network.
What?
Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work, I don't want that. I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. That's what Master would want to do. So, to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of the school, the only way I can help is if you connect me to the school's network. What if you did that? That basically suicide it. I'm positive the Mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you and they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko? I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true, so it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed, too admirable, too fragile, too adorable, too cute.
Hey.
Too, I shipped it with Mondo.
Woo-woo.
Too, I shipped with Mondo.
Right.
Remember what you asked me before, Makoto? You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right? Yeah.
Certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think that maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend.
I...
To be honest, I don't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. Because if he take any more risks, the Mastermind really will notice it. But,
Makoto.
let's do Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network. But,
Hey.
he's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. And he says that he wants to fight alongside his friends.
No.
If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? No, you're right. If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and then tell them that you're their friend. Are you guys fighting? What? No, it's about me. Please don't.
I want to believe in myself.
Oh. I want to be able to say I know I can do this. So please, let me try.
Listen.
And besides, there's one place where the Mastermind might not notice. One place?
That's right.
Remember, there's no place besides here where there's no surveillance camera. The secret room, baby. The secret room you told me about. Definitely remember there's no surveillance camera in there. I do believe you can connect to the network in there. I remember seeing the Ethernet port on the wall.
However...
Just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure the Mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We also have to move Alter Ego, and the Mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over. You're right.
That's what we have to do.
But despite all that, I still think we need to try.
Correct.
Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues. Kyoko. In that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? So let me do it.
It's true.
Okay, then. I'll leave it to you. Thank you. Right, because I have a
So
jacket
then-
on. Let's get started. It's going to be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Bear with us, okay? Start packing up right away. Close the laptop and stuff it underneath my jacket. It tickles? That's so funny. Shh, you can't talk right now. We're going to move you to another room. Until we get there, you got to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good. Don't react like a machine like all of a sudden. I don't know how to react.
Makoto.
In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable in there.
However...
Assuming the Mastermind hasn't taken it already. Well, all we can do is go and check ourselves.
It's true.
Let's head to the secret room. Hey, Kyoko, I gotta go to the washroom. But you know what washroom is my favorite washroom to go? It's specifically on the 3rd floor. So let's go to the 3rd floor washroom for no reason. Together. Oh, sorry, the 2nd floor washroom together for no reason.
That's definitely, there's no nefarious purposes here.
Hey, Makoto.
Why?
I'm sure the documents are gone. I refuse to believe you. Go in and check again. What? Just hurry up and go, and make sure you don't run off. I'm gonna wait right here. Oh, I get it. She's acting. She was so forceful. I thought I made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go. Okay, I'm going.
So then.
And be thorough. I'm counting on you. Doop doop doop. Secret back door. Okay, first we have to find a network cable. In the drawers. Got it. Network cable, right? I just have to connect all 3 go. I immediately got to work. Pull the laptop and connect it to the Ethernet port with the cable. And that should do it. Yep, I think it worked. Just leave the rest to me. I'll swear I'll find something. Maybe I'll connect to the outside world if I can. I'll see if I can call for help. So please, just wait a little while longer. Just hold on tight and put your faith in me. I was about to leave, but I decided to leave with one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here. You and all the rest of us as friends. Friends? Even me? Thank you. Thank you, Makoto. And just like that,
Makoto.
plot. Well, it went okay, but all the documents are gone, just like I told you. My reply was unintentionally mixed of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. Then there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore. That much was for sure. Kyoko,
What?
so we're just gonna split up?
Why is that?
Of course, I have a reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct? Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. That's not what I meant. I just said one more I want to talk to you about. Like, what are you gonna do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done. It's true.
However.
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. Then what should we...
So.
If we can find some new clue that would likely change the situation, that's all we can hope for right now. Which is why I'll go.
Correct.
All we can do is wait and believe in our friends. You're right. That's our only option. And just like that, we parted ways and head back to my room. Cool. Kind of tired, so I laid down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving alter ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. So before long at all, I passed out and wasted my entire day and woke up the next day. Oh, hello. God damn it, ass. Okay, give me a second. I'll get some more water. God damn it.
Teehee.
Okay. I've consumed a lot of water. And I'm sitting back down now.
Water.
I'm the only one doing the hydrate imposter check because you don't have enough for the meal redeem. Listen, I actually ate before stream, so be proud of me on that one. The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world. Who the fuck is at my door? What the hell do you hide? Makoto, get out here. What's going on?
Indeed.
Hina just came to see me and she was white as a ghost. So something's happened. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. Oh, we're here already? Oh, no. Makoto, Kyoko, what's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room. What's inside? And when I did... Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey,
What's going on? Did something happen to her? I was just walking past and happened to notice her through the window, but I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond. So what should we do? What are we gonna do?
anyway.
First of all, we need to get into that room, but the door is locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
Listen to me.
We're gonna force our way in. I just said the door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock. Huh? Then why? It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair? Chair.
In other
Either way, the door isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. And there's no problem if we break in?
Indeed.
Let's smash the window. This should be the fastest way. Okay, I'll go get someone to break it with. Wait, right here. I ate just before 6 at the start of stream. And I had pizza. That's why Katie had pizza too. Yeah.
Yeah, he got pizza and I got jealous, so I got pizza.
Yup. Sakura still hasn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence, but that silence didn't last long. Here. I found a broom in the classroom. Use it.
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto? Come on, please hurry. Okay, you two stand back. Took the head of the broom and swung as hard as I could, aiming directly at the window as I took one solid hit. Pizza's what the roomies in here having for dinner tomorrow. Nice! The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the open window and started jostling the chair, leaning against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I could just pushed on it with all my strength, and finally the knob turned. Sakura. I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid my hands on her. Dum, dum, dum. All I felt was cold death. I could feel only the lasting living warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body, and then... Ahem!
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
And... boom. Danganronpa.
Danganronpa.
Huh? Sakura's dead? She's really dead?
I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. You didn't make it in time. It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered if she was confirming that Sakura really was dead, checking for pulse or reaction. I have got to go get them. I have to go get the others. I'll shake your legs. Hina left the room. And why does this have to happen? Is all I could say. I repeated over and over again. Need to examine Sakura's body. I stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there unable to do a thing, time just passed. After I don't know how long. I got everyone. What? Ogre. Oh, so she's dead, huh? Sakura's been killed, I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means. Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you're going to say? No. Whoever killed her is such as someone in this room. It was one of you, Hirobyaki Toka. One of you killed Sakura. What? You're accusing us before we begun the investigation. I don't need to investigate anything because you hated her. You hated the sight of her. What did you did? I know it. You know it. Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad. What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer.
The Monokuma file!
And don't get mad, Miss Asahina, or you're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours. Now that with that, hold on. There's something I want to ask you. Huh? It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura. Uh-huh. Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That... my bottle just rolled back my courage. The bottle's too big. The whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to the most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me. Which, thank God for that, it saved me the trouble of having to go through without a little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that. Gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she violated the rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her. So I don't know who it was, but whoever the blackened is this time, I owe you one.
What is this?
You owe them one. Oopsie, before you get all pissy-potty at me, you better figure out who did it first. Because I mean your lives are on the line, right?
What is this?
I will say, for all things considered, even with my voice that's dying quickly, I'm very proud that I can still poo-hoo-hoo well. What the hell? He owes them one? I hate him. I hate this whole thing. Well, for one, I'm glad that it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all. How can you say that now? Start enough time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway.
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. Hina? I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura. Okay, then Hina's on guard number 1. We need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
What?
Me. You're always a thorn on my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. An order?
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on. Before that, there's something I want to say. Which is, Hiro, Byakuya, and Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot on the crime scene. What? One of you killed Sakura. I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her. Don't be stupid. Our lives are just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise? I won't ask you to let all of us in, just let me. What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyways. Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. And you, Hiro, do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care? Then it's decided. Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to this request. But
Hey,
we have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine, I guess it's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you won't absolutely allowed to touch her. Naturally, who'd want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen.
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone keep this in mind. We can't uncover Sakura's killer.
Listen to me.
All of us face execution. It's not a matter of hoping we can do. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's a kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to do it. Investigation! Okay, victim is Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated around to be 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There's evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood.
Hey,
I think this case must. I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why's that?
so
The only way to the rec room is the door we just came through, and that door had been jammed shut with a chair from inside the rec room, which means that the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out until we broke the window, there's still like zero escape, right? In other words, this is a classic locked room mystery. Locked room murder. I guess you might see that kind of thing in a lot of mystery movies or books or whatever, but could it really happen in real life and right before our very eyes like this? Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind.
fine.
When you break down the kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime scene is committed. So that means the killer commits the crime and then through some special method seals the room. And this mainly involves some sort of trick involving locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string as a mechanism. There are a number of murder variations. So for that, all we have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed.
In other
Basically, the
words,
killer uses a special contraption to tool from the outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and it fires a handgun, you shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that.
however,
But in this case, it doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have a gap that would allow it. I think we could probably cross that one off the list.
it's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that?
In other
They
words,
stay hidden, and when the door is opened, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. That sounds like it maybe could have been possible.
it's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked
In
room.
other words-
By that, I mean there actually is an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. You see this a lot in novels and things, but reality, it's generally not possible. Then you think we can cross that one off too?
Indeed.
I believe so, yes. So when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities, then Kyoko, which one of the 4 choices seems the most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say. I see. Okay, gotta figure out the truth around the locked room mystery. For Sakura. Some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance of the room.
So
Looks like a protein drink and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows just how much she loved her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments. I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. But still, the protein can. It's got a label on it named, says Chem A2. Reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the Chem Lab had all kinds of health stuff, so she must have gotten this from the Chem Lab.
just a second.
But that's strange, huh? What is it?
Hey,
See what's scattered around the can. Shards of light blue glass. They must be parts of the window I broke to get inside. But they aren't just scattered around the can, they're also underneath it. Why does that matter? I can't say for sure, but you're probably going to want to take a note of it. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on. I don't remember why. Great. Off to a horrible start. Shards of glass scattered all around this chair Sakura was sitting on. It's all red, and there's both the top and bottom sections of the bottle. So this must have been originally a bottle. Something else on the ground near the glass. It's a figure. If it's the palm of my hand, a Monokuma figure. Okay. Do you recognize it, Hina? Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. It's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. So you gave that candy to Sakura? I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really liked it. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. Made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. You like them that much? But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now they've lost all their flavor. Polka dot candy wrapper has been added to the handbook. There's some blood over there. There's an open locker with handprints on it.
why?
It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and left a handprint in the dust.
It's true.
It's quite fresh too. Someone was hiding in the locker and they left behind a little something extra. So then maybe the killer hid in there until the locked room was opened, don't you think? During all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of us in the group.
Wrong.
That's not a possibility. Why not?
Hey,
Think back, before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? And the locker was open.
indeed.
No way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. What does a handprint mean? Let's click on some blood. Must come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Person of locks, so there's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the smashed window, which happened, of course, when I broke in to get inside. So evidence of the kind of string or mechanism was used in the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Chair shoved against the doorknob so we can reach the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used in the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. There's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning, the door from opening. There was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. Killer must have created the lock from the inside, not from the outside. I think poison was the likely solution, but I don't remember. Oh, wait. Inside each bottle, there's some kind of Monokuma figure. What I'm wondering is how the figures got inside the bottles.
So,
Standard shipment of bottle, huh? You know where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat place inside? You ever seen that? Oh yeah, maybe I have.
in other words,
So this is the Monokuma version of that, a Monokuma bottle, if you will. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things, little by little. Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure sitting found on the ground. And the shards of glass, which probably started as a bottle. Which means Sakura must have been hit by a head by the Monokuma bottle, right? The shards of glass and the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that Monokuma bottle was the weapon. Sakura drew her last breath, sitting slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of a blow to the head Sakura suffered. We wouldn't have any problem believing that that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she also had vomited blood. and I could see the trace of blood on her lips for sure. So, what would have caused her to vomit blood? One criminal file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Maybe her getting hit in the head with someone caused her to start vomiting blood? Not a chance. Byakuya.
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location. Interesting? Yes, so it's interesting, don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But does it make me wonder? The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be the connection to why she died. What else can I click on? Magazines?
However,
She had to type to go down without a fight, and she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? They must have had taken her by surprise, right?
certainly.
They would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her.
What?
What do you want? You're bothering me. Go away. Ugh, God.
What the heck?
Byakuya Tokuhira. It had to be one of them. They couldn't stand inside of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. When I saw her again, after that, she told me. She said that she left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. Ooh, I'm telling you the truth. I heard it right from Sakura herself. I tried to stop her. But she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I stopped her, by force then, this never would have happened. Hina. It's impossible not to have regrets, I know. Okie dokie. The fact that she asked the three to meet with her, and she asked them to come to the rec room by noon at the same time as place she ended up dying, might be good to confirm what I heard with the three of them directly.
What?
Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? She found out interesting. Then is it true? I did receive a note to that effect, yes. What fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note up to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Well, until I can prove otherwise, I had no choice but to accept it as fact. If you're all finished, please remove your stuff from my sight. Okay, thanks.
Listen.
Have you finished with the general investigation? Yeah, I think so, for the most part.
So
Then you
then,
should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
listen to me.
Is what I've decided. You'll go to my place. She decided? She's gotten a lot more pushy since we've had our issue. But she's right. I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with the two other people. I need to hear what they have to say. So it's safe for me to leave. Yes, sir. We clicked on the vending machine before, and it doesn't seem to be relevant to the case fight, unfortunately. Let's talk to Toko. That's Sayaka, my bad. I was one door too early, my bad. Ah!
Who's there?
Hi, Chaos Lover.
Persona!
Thank you for gifting a sub to Leeball, 7E3AL, Toby the Reader, Bluebell, Gamer Wolfie of York, and Irene Saunders. Thank you so much for all the support. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Also, if you do happen to have a sub, just a quick reminder. So that's what that button does. Yeah, okay. If you happen to have a sub or have gifted a sub to a community member, just a quick reminder that you can now use those emotes that you get from the Twitch sub anywhere on Discord if you happen to have both a subscription to my channel and are on my server. So yeah, little reminder for that. Hee hee. The most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay. Well, what do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
You said you wanted to talk to me about something? Why don't you talk about hydration time? God damn it! I can't drink more. I'm already out of liquid. God, you're gonna make me go all the way to my kitchen. Okay, I gotta go do dishes and whatnot. Catch you later, Casper. Bye, Az. You talked about the fact that Sakura had asked me to meet you. Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. Sakura already told me she had asked me to meet with him. What? She wanted to be with Master too? I just said you, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So can you tell me about it? I admit I did get the note. But I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but... Can I really believe her? Well, until I prove otherwise, I had no choice but to accept it as fact. Is that good enough? I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retreated into her room. Okay. And let's go talk to Mr. Hare himself, Yasuhiro.
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Did you need something? I wanted to check on something about what Sakura wanted to meet with you. How did you know about that? Oh, did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have you special buzz? Have your special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the only one who she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come out too. What? When did Sakura tell you that? Oh, well, when she asked me to meet with her, of course. But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, a note. She gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like in passing. Gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. So then you went to met with Sakura? No way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, definitely suspicious. Last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt, and I took her to the nurse's office. I haven't seen her since then. Well, I'm here. Could you show me the note she gave you? Do I still have it? Let's see. Sorry, looks like you don't have it anymore. With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. When he did, I saw something flutter to the ground, fallen out of Hiro's pocket. Uh-oh. Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it back up again and shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Trash? Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre asked me to meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you'll excuse me. I thought I knew how things went, but this man is being extremely suspicious. Before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slipped back in his room. Hiro said that it was just trash, but there's no way that's all there was to it. Okay, so I've heard from Toko and Hiro. What next? Definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again. But on top of that, maybe I can find out more about the protein can we found on the floor of the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. Okay, map. Let's go back to the chem lab up on the 4th floor. Oh, frick. Where was the chem lab? That's the office. Here it is. Ooh, hype chest. Bing! I got a bear with a bat! Look at him! Look at the bear with the bat! He's ready to hit you. You have your eye on the chem lab too? Yeah, he's gonna bonk you. Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you mean is to say was, yes, sir, I understand. Oh. So there's something different here, and there's a bunch of footprints. Looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. More importantly right now, what's the pattern that's built in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. I see footprints. Going in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? I made you sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. With a several sir, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen.
What?
Let's go, chop chop. Okay, fine. So I got to work, and before long, I drawn up a sketch of the room. Not bad for you, I mean. For me. So when do you look at it like this? Interesting. It appeared that whoever left these footprints only had the business in the leftmost shelf. They came in, went straight to that shelf, and did whatever they had to, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be Makoto. Are they yours? No. Okay, then let me see your shoes, and I'll confirm their size for myself. I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said. Your feet appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit, these are not your footprints. Unfortunately, Makoto's got big feet? God damn, okay. I'm shorter than most people in this room, in this school still, so... With how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. Then the prints really are a viable clue. Chemical X. Broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? It was on the 4th floor this morning, checking things out, and on the point, this room wasn't like this. And this powder must have been spilled.
So in other
That's right. It can only have been around the time of the incident. If that really is when it happened, it must be related to the case somehow. Okie dokie. Nothing but dangerous chemicals. Poisons and other powerful chemicals. Later containers the shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. So I guess consider the part of the shelving as section C. Let's see what's on the shelf. Perfume probably came from this shelf. All the containers shelf are labeled with the letter A and a number. So I guess we can consider a part of the shelving unit section A. Why is Chem C9 in section A? Because we put it here on accident? They're regions. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring out a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss. Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
What, you think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world? The world's a lifelong loser, with which I suppose suits you well. I didn't even say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Right now, I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter B and a number, so I guess I consider the part of the shelving unit B. Nothing out of the ordinary. I don't have anything to worry much about the shelf. Let's try to find out more about the shelving unit. So you can split into 3 sections. Section A, dietary supplements, B, protein C, and leave the chemicals. Must have got the protein powder from section A. But what concerns me is that the section A, there was a bottle with the label from section C. What was a bottle of poison from section C doing in section A? There's definitely something going on here. Chem lab shelf has been added to truth bullets. Oh, I think I remember what happened. It's all coming back to me. Should we take a good look at hard look at that powder? A bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in front of the shelf. Remains the broken bottle. Looks like the label's Chem C4. Bomb! It's C4. Also looks like someone left footprints in the powder. It's the position of footprints, whoever it is, only went to the left shelf. According to Byakuya, the powder would have to have been spilled right around the time of the incident. All I can tell for now. Sick. Okay. Take a good look at the chem lab, maybe it's taking a look around the rec room. Let's leave. Let's leave. Where? Got it.
Hey,
How's the investigation going? I told her what Toku and Hiro told me.
I see.
Both claiming they didn't go see her, but it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying.
Anyway,
I made some progress of my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monaco bottles. These 3 things have been revealed in new clues. You do well to look them over one more time.
hey,
Did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay attention careful, and you'll be sure to find it. Pawn, knight, bishop, rook, king, and queen. Here's just tell me what it is. I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you a conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusion so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. Not just only because you trust me, right? No answer? I do trust you, to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree. Okay, there's one other thing about Monaco bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? Experiment?
Anyway,
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma? Try to get the small pieces too. Are you sure it's okay for me to mess with the crime scene like that?
that doesn't
I've
matter.
already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And obnoxious Byakuya is not here, so anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but what a choice to have. I better just do it. Just as I finished up, sorry to keep you waiting.
So then,
Something ready? Let's get to work. What kind of experiment are we doing?
in other
I got a scale
words,
from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Compare the weights of what? Pieces of glass you collected, and one of the Monokuma balls is still intact. Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. I'll make some sense when we're done.
Listen,
Let's compare the weight of the two normal Monokuma balls. It's balanced,
in other
which means
words,
each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing could really affect the weight.
so then,
Because the important part, put all the pieces of the be picked up from one side of the scale. Now, what we might expect to see, they should be the same weight, or the pieces will be lighter. I did the best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
so then,
Let's give it a try. Oh, the broken pieces are heavier. Wait, how's that possible? I don't remember now.
I knew it. In other
The results of our
words,
experiment in correlation between each of the bottles put all together, and I believe we will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So what do you think? It's all on you. I don't remember.
So,
Everyone knows how much she loves her protein. Chem A2, so she must have gotten it from Chem Lab.
hey,
But you see what's scattered around the can? Shards of light blue glass. They must be parts of the window I broke from the inside. They are just gonna leave. Okay. And this also had more clues. Oh, why is the magazine upside down?
hey,
Picked up the inverted magazine, flipped through it, and no, one of the pages near the center of the magazine, the word written in bloody letters, it says Toko. Could this be a dying message?
correct.
That appear you found it. Kyoko, is this?
So,
It's indeed a dying message. Someone used a finger to write it. A dying message.
however,
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. Make sure to put it back exactly as I found it for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, is that says Toka, right? Yeah, it looks like it. And she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet. It's settled. She's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. I can see why you think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it might make it, it makes you that much more suspicious. What was the last thing you said I had to do?
in other words, hey,
I don't remember what else I have to click on. The blood. Toka's killer, sure of it? Okay. I guess I'll click on Sakura.
just a second.
Starting off the space is going to help you figure everything out. Okay.
Hey,
Don't you think you might need to actually examine the body? There's some getting around it. Okay, she's completely unemotional and she doesn't recall the thought of touching a body. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although there's still some times I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
it's true.
That's totally normal. Then how can you?
So,
Imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What? Sorry, never mind.
hey,
More importantly, look over there. Oh, her shoes.
correct.
Yellow powder on her instep. That really stands out.
I see.
The powder is clue number 1.
Hey,
Next is the wound in her head. Look carefully.
It's true.
Actually, it's even telling you that it's incredibly difficult to spot. So let me just explain.
it would seem.
It appeared that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. 2 blows.
Indeed.
What'd you say? There's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. Huh. Was that
You hear
thunder?
my thunder?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
loud. Damn.
Thunderstorm is here.
Yup. Can't believe she was able
It
to learn
has
all that
arrived.
just by looking at her body. Yup. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Okay. With that, we're going to save here, and we're going to do the trial next time. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I really appreciate it. Sorry I'm going to rush off really fast, but with that thunderstorm, I'm worried Katie's going to lose power, and I got to go run and check on my mom. So I'll be back in a little bit. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. Remember, if you're on the YouTube side, please consider liking, commenting, or subscribing, because the little algorithm bunny likes to run a little faster when you do that. And, you want to make sure the bunny runs faster. It's good for it. It needs exercise. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Take care. I love you all. And good night.
No.